Today we are reviewing the Chen Songhan Dao, which comes in at around
$375.
You can find it on Kult of Athena. Kult of Athena was kind enough to send us this to do testing with, and here are our thoughts. We've been messing around with this for a couple of months, right? And initially, I didn't know what to think about this because it does kind of feel like a crowbar with an edge.
It's kind of a weird sword.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's oriented in a way you wouldn't expect it to. The blade seems like it's backwards.
Seems like it's backwards. So when I went to cut with this on tatami, after I'd actually been, it was my first time ever cutting one-handed on tatami, which is different than two-handed. So I was getting pretty frustrated at that point because I wasn't making a lot of success. And then I tried this once, and it was like, oh my God. It just sailed through it like there was nothing there.
Like, oh. I overpower that a lot. Say if I'm sparring and I get parry, really easy.
Crazy.
It's really
That's really good. Jeez. It is a beefier sword. If I had a sword of this weight, I wouldn't be doing very nimble fencing.
Yeah.
But with that said, you still could parry and riposte with it.
It's also only a cutting sword.
Yeah.
There's no tip
I mean,
at all.
you could kind of thrust, but this part of the blade is not sharp. So there's only really a tip there. It wouldn't do that well to thrust with. You could thrust, but it's not really set up for it. This sword is a cleaver. It's like an elongated butcher's knife. Just goes right through.
It cut through so easily. So like, again, it does have that very forward balance, but it's still like
maneuverable.
Pretty light still. You just cast it out. You don't even need power behind it. It just sails through.
Sails through.
I've seen you use it and how easy, and it still shocked me how easy it was.
It also comes with this nice scabbard, which is, it's just wood, and it's got some wrapping on it. It's not that fancy, but it just kind of feels, the overall aesthetic of the sword being very, like, simple and uncomplicated, but also effective. I don't know, I really like this sword.
Yeah, again, if you want something to cut, this is that sword.
Yeah, if you are looking for a one-handed cutting sword that's just gonna sail through anything, we can't recommend this enough because it's really, really fun to cut with. You can find it on Kult of Athena. It is the Chen Songhan Dao.